So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our impact session of International Youth Conference, in where we have the top three change makers today with us. This is a space where we go beyond ideas and discussions and really focus on the change being created on the ground by young leaders like you. So, the impact session is about showcasing tangible actions, innovative projects, and community driven solutions that are already making a difference and exploring how these efforts can be scaled and supported globally. So today we'll hear stories of resilience, creativity, and leadership from our top three and top 10 speakers. And of course, we have our viewers with us today. So we would like to know from you from where are you watching us? And if there are any questions, please put it in the comment box and we'll share that at the end of this session. Um, yes, so we'll reflect on what impact means and how each of us can transform our vision into actions, which our panel speakers today have already done by creating wonderful impact projects and leaving a mark on our communities and beyond. So, importantly, what is to see what is the IYC impact team. So the IYC impact team focuses on measuring and maximizing the outcomes of the IYC. They develop frameworks to assess the conference's effectiveness in achieving its goals, gather data, and analyze the impact of various initiatives. So, the impact team ensures that the conference leaves a lasting positive imprint on the participants, communities, and the broader global agenda. So, additionally, the team collects and shares community service projects conducted by delegates of IYC globally, showcasing the positive impact and encouraging future contribution. So we'll go to the next slide of this presentation. Here we have the International Youth Conference 11th edition that took place in Los Angeles on the first to May 4th, 2025 at the University of California, of course, Los Angeles, with the theme Youth Shaping Global Development. So, IYC aims to bring together young people globally to engage, deliberate, and contribute to multilateral solutions, especially in policy, education, economic opportunity, and social justice. So that youth are active change makers today, not just tomorrow. We've got 200 plus in-person participants, almost 8,746 online marked attendance, 80 plus speakers, 30 plus sessions, 500,000 678 global online engagements. And yes, we also got the 90% international attendees engaging from 174 plus countries and of course regional sessions from all over the world. So this was about the IYC Conference 11th edition. Um, so we have this year opened again the Impact Submission Cycle, which was open for from 18 August to 18 September 2025. What is that? It's projects or differences made based on learnings from the IYC conference of last year, IYC 11. We have had a number of 197 submissions with countries from 47, 47, 47 countries, yes, sorry. Cities impacted with 165, and there are the numbers that are impacted with volunteers, direct impact, and indirect impact. So, moving on to the next slide. Okay, so we have the first top one. We have the top three impact projects, and which the first one is Edukasi Emosi. It's a project name from Muhammad Alif Hakimi bin Muhammad Nisam from Malaysia, which we have today among us as the one of the top three speakers, top three impact projects, and he will tell us more about his project about called Edukasi Emosi, if I'm correct. So we would like to know from you what is this project and what have you achieved, and tell us our viewers more about this whole impact project because you are in the top three. The floor is yours. Of course, a small brief introduction from yourself to our viewers and as follow about your project.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. So I believe you could hear my voice, Renuka. My voice is audible, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay. So hello, everyone. It is nice to see all of you. My name is Muhammad Alif Hakimi bin Muhammad Nizam. You can address me as Alif, and I'm the founder of Edukasi Emosi, a project that aims to empower the school children with emotional intelligence, or we all know as EQ. Yeah, emotional intelligence when it comes to academic stress, bullying, how they want to handle with homework. Okay, when we were school children, we always got a lot of homework, and it kind of giving us stress. So this project aims on how to help them to deal with their emotional problems. And this project was actually founded after I have joined the International Youth Conference. Thanks to a lot of engagement or insightful sessions from the speakers, I have learned on how to impact my community. So the community that I have impacted was the school childrens. There are 34 school childrens that I can call as PRS, or Pembimbing Rakan Sebaya. They are the change agent in school. So I use game-based learning and also coffee talk session where I invited the certified counselor to tell them on how they can handle with their emotional problems. For example, the first one, if they encounter with problems, they should stay calm and talk to their close friends in order to help them to stay in a good shape. So, and the last part of this project is, of course, I have learned and I have view that in order for us to be a good leader, we need to know how to deal with conflict resolutions, teamwork with our friends, as well as diplomacy. Because at the end of the day, in order to be a good leaders, we really need to have these three skills. And with that, I concluded my presentations. And thank you to the IYC team for considering my project to be one of the top 3 impact project. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Elif. Once again, congratulations for being in the top 3 for the IYC Impact Project. We'll move on to the next one, and that is the Initiative for Digital Education Access for Teens. Unfortunately, the um, speaker of this project, he is unavailable to join in person on this virtual screen. So he has a video, but I will go through this slide, and as follow, we will play the video. So this project is named Initiative for Digital Education and Access for Teens from Olomoiwa. I hope I pronounce his name good. City project implemented is Akure, Ondo State, Java, and Ikotun in Lagos State. Number of volunteers we are involved is 6 volunteers, 700 people were impacted, directly impacted, and 500,000 people were indirectly impacted. The Initiative for Digital Education Access Teen Lounge Africa organized a 2-day STEM workshop in Lagos and Ondo states, held from 16 January to 7 January 2025 at Lagos City Model and Wesley Junior Girls College. And they had another one on 30 and 40 March 2025 at Ayomimo High School, Akure. Please, apologies for wrong pronunciations of name. The program introduced 100 high school students, 50 per state, to robotics, programming, and innovation. On day one, students learned Scratch programming and created simple games. On day two, they had advanced to robotics, working in teams to program line following, cars using Arduino, and despite limited prior exposure, participants quickly adapted through interactive hands-on learning. Beyond technical skills, students develop communications, teamwork, creativity, and problem solving. They also explore career opportunities in robotics and STEM, with 70% expressing interest in pursuing related careers. This initiative bridges the digital divide by equipping underserved youth with essential 21st century skills in today's technology driven world. So we will see a video next from this initiative for digital education access for teens in the next slide. Probably we can't hear the sound of this video. I would like to ask our team to please check the sound of this video. Okay, probably we have some sound issues, but I hope you can view the video. You see the video. So apologies for that. Um, Okay, so next slide we have speaker, his video, but I hope we can hear that also. 1 second. No, the audio is not coming in. Okay, so our apologies for the voice. So the audio we can't hear, but I hope you can watch the video and still see what the video includes. It's about the social impact project of our second top three speaker. So he's sharing a little bit about his impact project that he has done in his country. Okay, so in this video, we have seen how children are learning through the VR and creating their own technology. It's all about the technology, and which is important in today's modern world. So, a very great initiative, impact project in which he supports our youth for getting access and learning technology options. And yes, that's a real important part for access to education. Okay, so we got our third top three. So that's Naomi Tom from Malawi. Malawi University. She has studied on Malawi University of Business and Applied Sciences, and her project name is Cervica. The project is implemented in Lolongwe and Blantyre. Hope to pronounce the name is good. There were 6 volunteers involved, and with a direct impact on 700 people and indirect impact on 500,000 people. They have created an AI-powered device that detects cervical cancer earlier and more accurately. It applies acetic acid with a built-in applicator, captures high-resolution cervical images, and uses AI algorithms to identify cancerous activity while providing personalized treatment recommendations. Portable and user-friendly, it supports deployment in underserved areas and generates critical data to guide target interventions and policies. So the impact of the project is it has saved lives. Early detection cuts mortality by up to 90%, according to the WHO, and improve outcomes with personalized care, reduce disparities, and increase access, empower patients with accurate insights and lower costs, and drive innovation. Um, so this is the impact project of Naomi Tom. Unfortunately, we haven't had her join in yet. So we will move on to the other top projects from the top 10. So we have the top three. We have had the top three already, and here are the remaining top 10 projects, which is from Jahed Ahmed from Bangladesh, Mamadou Baha from Sierra Leone, Mohammed Said from Libya, Ibe Kelechi Tengot from Nigeria, Said Basit Aisha from United States, Claudie Niyibise from Rwanda, and Ogwell Emmanuel from Uganda. So we have with our currently we have in the session Claudie Niyibisi from Rwanda. Please, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself and say something more about your impact project, and we will move on to the remaining speakers from this top 10 change makers. The floor is yours, Claudie, and please feel free to share about your
Um,
impact project.
wow, wow. Thank you so much, Renuka. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, all right. Can I share a little bit, a little bit my screen, if I have some time?
Yes, you can share your screen.
All right, all right. All right. So let me first start introducing myself. My name is Claude Nibizi. I am the co-founder of Light for Refugee Initiative, Global Youth Ambassador, Refugee Youth Advocate, and a student at Tashesi University. And I am the World Bank Growth Youth Summit that took place 2025. So I am also a refugee who have grown up in the refugee camp, specifically in Rwanda and in Mahama refugee camp. And this project or initiative was started from our personal experience. We have had the entire team, almost 90% of the team is have a refugee background. So that's what drove us to actually start with this initiative to give back to our community. So what do we do exactly, and what is our story behind of this? So our story lies on the experience we have had in the refugee camp, education system, of how a refugee student study in the refugee affiliated school. For example, one of the biggest high schools in Rwanda, it is a refugee affiliated school called GSP Zana Air, located in Mahama refugee camp. It is holding over 20,000 refugee students, and you can imagine how the students are surviving. Accessing to quality education, it's barely they cannot access it. So all of that experience, we grow up there. We had that experience. We said, hey, why not can't we support our people? Why not can we provide something, provide the skills we have had from different organizations and from different experience we have had throughout our journey? Because almost of the team, we have had this privilege of being selected with one of the best preparatory program called British Rwanda Isomo Academy, which has given us support and prepared us to on the level of we can actually support others, and on the level we can give back to our community. So that's the story behind of this. And when I joined international youth conference previously, the spark came, and I felt like I can do something tangible. So so our vision is to empower a refugee to reshape their future. We envision a world where a refugee displacement does not define destiny, where a refugee student have access to running resources, mentorship, and opportunity. They need to grow into confident and readers who can contribute to their community. And also, our mission is to equip them with all the tools they need to access higher education and build employable skills whenever they go, and they can thrive in any environment they can join. So what do we do exactly? We have three main departments. One is first is about academic preparation. We host a boot camp every summer. We started our this year, July 21st, in Mahama refugee camp, where we welcomed over 120 students in the boot camp. And these students were prepared holistically. We equipped them with the English language, communication, confidence, and all those soft skills they need to thrive in any environment they can join. And also they need to be able to compete for global opportunities. So in this academic preparation department, this is where we are now reaching to the global stage. We are now impacting the entire country, the entire refugee camps that are in the country. We have started a club called the Light English Club. This club is strategically supporting all refugee students to build their English skills, communication, and confidence. Where we have volunteers, mentors who every week go in the refugee camp in their school to visit them and support them and help them to coordinate that club. So we have now successfully established the club in Mahama refugee camp at GSP Zana Air, and now we are working to establish it at Kiziba refugee camp, and now we are dreaming of establishing the club to the all refugee camps that are in Rwanda. So the second department is about college counseling and university access. We prepare our student. We provide personalized guidance on applications process, essays writing, to help students apply to different universities across the world, because they have already prepared through academic preparation and English training. They are ready to thrive in any academic environment they can join. So in college counseling, we support them to access global education opportunities. And then in career guidance, this is where we support them to build professional skills, CV writing, and be able to thrive in professional world. So now we are launching our very first cohort of 25 university student. We are going to work on university students who are currently in the university but refugee, so that we can train them over the course of 9 months, and then give and then help them to find different internships. Upon their graduate, they can be able to join their career pathways they want. So which is why we are calling so many people to actually come and join us throughout this journey. And so again, what is the impact we have already made? So the impact is what I have already mentioned. We have supported 120 students throughout the bootcamp, but now this 125 students are supporting over 20,000 in their high school, in their specific refugee schools. So they are the one reading this English, the Right English Club. They are the one motivating other students, and upon their graduate, they'll be ready to apply to different universities and access higher education. So, and also we have managed to partner with different organizations that are giving internship to our students, like Halambe Youth Employment Organization. It is supporting our students to access internships and access professional skills. And we are now expanding our partnership to different organizations, universities, anyone who willing to partner with us. We are waiting for them, and we can't wait to welcome them. So if you want to, to partner, or you want to stay in touch with us, or you want to learn more about our mission, what do, or how the way you can contribute, we want to, you can take our contact here. My phone number is there, and my email, crodenibis@lightforrefugee.org, or info@lightforrefugee.org. We successfully established the program in Mahama refugee camp, which we are looking forward to establish it to the entire country of Rwanda. So you can find us from there, or find us on our website, www.rightforrefugee.org. So that's pretty much what we do. We do a lot of things, but if you are interested to learn more what we do and how we are supporting refugee students to access or build dignified life, you can contact us or visit our website. Yeah. Thank you so much, Renika, and thank you for the entire International Youth Conference for choosing us as a top 10 impact project. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Claudia. Thank you very much. Alif, is there anything you would like to add on before moving to the next part?
Me?
No, Alif.
Okay.
Oh, me? No, I don't have
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I have a rep question for you guys. So we have two people from the top 10 among us today in this session of the top 3 impact projects of IYC in the 12th edition. So we have a rep question, which is, looking ahead, what is one key step that young leaders can take right now to turn their ideas into real impact within their communities? Any example from your side, as you have already have your impact project, and what would you like to advise them of, or what would be a key step that they can take right now to turn their ideas into real impact with their community? So I would like to know from Alif, if you can brief shortly. So we can go to Crowley and go to the questions in the comment box.
Okay, it's very good questions and very quite long to answer. But okay, based on what I understand, okay, in order for us, the youth leaders, to run the community project, we we should have the aim, so objective on why we want to do that. For example, if we want to deal with one particular problem, okay, we need to take a look at the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or UN SDGs. Okay, we take a look on how we could address that particular problem. For example, my community project, I try to address the SDG 4 problem, quality of educations. So I provide the mental health knowledge in order for the school children to improve their life in the long run. And in the future, okay, if we want to talk about how to make this project sustainable, okay, like me myself, I'm the Chevening Award recipient. I'm currently in the UK pursuing my master in TESOL studies in University of Leeds. Okay, so how I do it, I pitch my project at the right stakeholders. For example, in the UK, we have FCDO. So it will help me to connect with the right people, the right organizations to help me to pitch my project in the larger scale. In Asian region, so we talk about this project as well in the Asian Youth Conference, and then I try to advocate on how to make mental health and well-being course as compulsory in the university and school. So this is how we want to make the project sustainable in the long run, and to ensure that all group of people, from children's, youth, and the older people, all can get the benefit from this. So I hope that I already answered the questions. Thank you. Pass back to you.
Thank you very much, Alif. I will give Chloe the moment to say in short what he finds about this. Shall I repeat the question again? Okay. So I will repeat the question again. If you could leave the young people listening today with one action, once again. Looking ahead, what is one key step that young leaders can take right now to turn their ideas into real impact within their communities? So, Claude, can you please share your view on this?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So, my advice is simple: is that it's time. There is no time to wait. Most young people think that they are not ready to give back. They are not ready to start something that can impact others. And that's the same experience I have had. Like, I used to tell myself that should I do this? Should I support others? And yet I don't have anything. But what I would say is that the real time is now, that you can start wherever you are. So I would say it doesn't require that you have so much experience, that you have had a lot of things or accomplishment, but what requires the motivation is the commitment and dedication of what you are doing, and also is to learn from your experience. Like how are you survive? How are you living today? How did you live maybe 5 years ago? What challenge have you seen and still exist? And how can I come up with impact with solution to those problems? You know, according to where I am now today. So you can learn from your experience and then come up with the solution according to your personal experience. And then you can always remind yourself that this is the real time. You don't have to wait to be ready. You are ready enough to do or to make an impact. Yeah, that's all I can contribute. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Claudia. So we have some questions from our viewers today, who is watching us from all different parts of the world. So starting with one question, what gaps in knowledge do you think needs to be addressed to better support youth leadership and engagement in our initiative, in youth initiative? So I will repeat the question. What gaps in knowledge do you think need to be addressed to better support youth leadership and engagement in youth initiatives? Who wants to answer this question to our viewer? You're free to go. Can I give to Alif?
Okay, wait, give me one moment. Okay, sure. Okay, what's gap? The knowledge, what's gap in terms of knowledge that youth should address, correct? Renuka?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is a very good question because when we are talking about gaps, we are talking about the loopholes. Okay, the loophole that the youth always view when they try to run the community project or even try to address any problems within their community. The knowledge that the knowledge gap that I face or I really struggled before is of course some of them were on how to get the right people to give us the right knowledge. For example, when I'm running the Edukasi Emosi community project, I really struggle in finding the right people to give talk in the coffee talk session. Okay, so after several level of discussions with people, I have decided to invited one certified counselor from Sunway Education Group, where I found out that she is the most suitable people to give the talk because of the projects that she used to run before. So this is the loophole that we need to address. How to address this? Of course, we need to get the right mentor. Okay, the right mentor in order for them to give us the knowledge that we don't have. Okay, that's how I try to address that knowledge gap. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alif. So we have one more question from our viewer. How can we adapt our strategies to address emerging challenges faced by youth today? So repeating the question, how can we adapt our strategies to address emerging challenges faced by youth today? Claudia, do you have to add something on this question from your side? Can you answer our viewer for this question?
Yeah, sure. How can we adapt our strategies to address emerging challenges faced by youth today? So, I mean, strategies are still. I can still emphasizing on how you personally motivated to address those problems, to address those challenges. So, but the strategies you have to start thinking about is the place that you are, like where you are. How can you start? So you have to analyze and think about the situation and think about the people around you, and also think about the problem that you are going to address. So many people do not have this skill of understanding deeper the problem that they want to address. So they are likely to see the problem according to the assumption and then go ahead and bring the solution. But yet a problem is, you might find problem is having a lot of connection. Like there are different types of problem. There wicked problem. Wicked problem is a very complex problem that need a very deep understanding of where the root cause of the problem, and then you come up with the solution that is sustainable. So I advise people to start thinking about the problem, and then before you draft the solution, before you come up with the solution, first empathize people, empathize the user, empathize the people that you are drafting the solutions for. So after that, I am sure you'll be ready and able to actually come up with that solution that can really make an impact and contribute to the community. So and also again, it's all about your dedication, your commitment to what you are doing. It's not easy to start addressing the current challenge, but it is doable. It is that, like, you can do it. So if others have done it, why not you? So you can do it. Just focus dedicate your time to it, and love what you are doing, at the end of the day, you'll find that it is making a great impact. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Claudia. So we have come to the end of this session, Top 3 Impact Projects of IYC 12. On behalf of IYC and the team behind, I would like to thank you for attending today's sessions. Also, I would like to congratulate you to be in the top 3 and the top 10 of the impact projects of IYC 12. Thanking our viewers for viewing us from all different parts of the world and sharing all their views, their thoughts, and asking the questions to our speakers today. So thank you to all our speakers for sharing such inspiring examples of what real impact look like through their impact projects. And once again, thank you to our audience for engaging so thoughtfully. Today's sessions reminded us that impact isn't just a concept, it's the action we take, the communities we uplift, and the change we chose to create every single day. So let's carry these lessons forward and continue turning our ideas into meaningful actions, just like our top 3 and top 10 speakers of the Impact Project has done. And let's be this an example to continue to give our youth the inspiration to create their impact project and be part of the IYC team of next year for the impact project of IYC 13 upcoming. So yes, together we can ensure that our impact is lasting and transformative. And once again, congratulations and thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this wonderful session today. Here comes our session to an end, and I would like to say our viewers, stay tuned for the next session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Renika, for having us and for giving us this platform.